Hello everybody, welcome to PRE Racing at the Nurburgring 24-hour. We've got multi-class action. We've got Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4 cars on the track for 90 minutes. Everybody qualified last week, so let me get those times out. In Group 2, starting pole, we've got Florinota, the 704 760, followed by Sekinja, 713 910, Byaku, 727 186, and that's all that signed up for Group 2. For Group 3, we've got Drobo heading up the pack with 809 879, followed really closely by Doobie and 809 961. Then third, Millie in an 815 553, followed by Alex Attar, 819 326. And Group 4, we've got Xander leading that pack with an 854 111. Sparky coming in second with an 857 489. And Ginchi with a 902 557. So if it rains, I'm not sure exactly what the tire requirements will be, but if it stays dry, they'll have to use all tire compounds. All racing tire compounds anyway. Let's see who else we got. Dude, we just bought a car, painted it, and slapped a sticker on it. So that's all I need. Yeah, pretty much. These guys are just running a few laps of practice before we get started. To see what tires everybody chooses for the start. So it's going to be 2 times tire wear and 2 times fuel usage. Carlitos did not qualify. He had showed some interest, but never was able to get in here or sign up. So it is possible. He'll just have to go last for whatever category he's in if Florinota wants to allow him in here. It's perfectly fine. He's a good racer. Yeah, but he'll run last. I don't know if he'll run completely last or last in his category, like whatever category he's in. Let's see. All right, he is a GT3. I see how it is. Well, I don't know. I thought you invited him. Ginchi was Group 4. You know, Carlitos knows. You need to tell him he needs to be in a AMG. Yeah, I think that works. That way, there's no chance of him causing a Group 4 issue. Lucky Strike. The Retro. I like that. It's a good looking car. Whoa. Got some Bianca lag there for a second. Sparky's gonna be the smoker for the Group 4s. This Marlboro. It's like a Christmas Maker's Mark bottle in turbo. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks... Weather doesn't look promising for it being dry. I thought we were doing a rolling start. Well, good luck. Was that Xander? Please tell me Xander didn't mess up the start. You should just restart because Millie just showed it. Gotcha. Let's see if all these guys get restarted. It's supposed to be a rolling start, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for everybody. Everyone's letting off some steam. That is a good looking car. I like that. Alex is actually trying to visit the pits. I didn't even know you could do that. Now, warm-up shenanigans. Well, now they got a heads up for what the weather's going to be like. Pull random all across the board. Times the weather's all variable time. What is miss this? Do we all of a sudden go to nighttime? Or is this like really, really morning? Florida, you let Drobo know. I'll message him in Discord right now. We'll get going soon. Well, actually, it's just on time still, so that's good. Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a full lobby like this. This is nice. So it's a straight sprint style race. There's no cautions. So hopefully everybody's able to keep it together, have some respectful racing, and lots of fun. Last season we were racing like 30-minute races. So this is to get everybody's taste for an endurance event. Change something. I don't know what it changed. Definitely looks like it's getting brighter out, so that's good. So Group 4 is only the Jag F-Type. Group 3 is the AMG. What is it? 2020 AMG. And then Group 2 is the 2016 NSX Concept. There's our F-Type. You couldn't tell by Jag. A lot love that color combination. That's our AMG. Some rally wheels or something. Thought it would Verstappen look like. Season since Carlitos was here. Last race with us, the ISCS International Sports Car Series. Almost forgot what it stood for. Hoping that his connection won't cause too much of an issue between him or other drivers. Starting with mediums. Let's see, mediums. Find Waldo in Alex's car. Can choose one of the rare ones among us racing on controller. Hardly tell. I couldn't be that smooth with that controller. Not on this game. Getting started here soon. No, you heard me. Well, those clouds don't look good. Stay that way. This must be like Doobie's favorite track, because he does very consistent here. I'm giving commentators credit so much. cars are running, let's see, I don't know, almost 2 minutes. 2 minutes a lap faster than the Group 4 cars. So, lap 4 or 5, I'd estimate that we'll probably be getting around lapping. Cars start getting around lapping each other, and that's where it's going to get interesting. It's because of the totally different speeds between the cars. I mean, it's just night and day difference between like the Group 2 cars and the Group 3, and then even more so on the Group 4. My experience with the Group 2 cars is that you really have to know the track. Commit. It's got tons of downforce, lots of traction, but I mean, going too fast in a corner can still end you up in the wall or in the grass. Whereas the GT3 and the GR4 car, they're more equally. They feel the same. They feel very similar. It's just one has more speed than the other one. I mean, you feel like you got grip, but you don't have a lot of grip. But in the NSX, that is not the case. Even on worn tires, you got a crazy amount of grip until you drop below like 60 miles an hour. Hazards are on, the computer's driving. Or he just thinks he's a hazard. That paint job doesn't look the same as when you see like on prototype cars. Like prototype cars, when you see those things, you really can't see what any of the detail is, but you can still pick out a lot of detail on the door. I'm not sure if Carlitos knows that we're supposed to use all the tires. I guess he did say I'll use all the tires, but it'll go how it goes. Oh, the sun's out. I like it. Looks like we're getting ready to get started. Oh, rolling start. the only time you'll see Byaku still. Flornoda chooses softs. Sekenja's on mediums. Byaku's on mediums. Be interesting to see how well Flornoda's able to take care of his tire. Oh my gosh, Sekenja already makes it. Still holding the lead for the GT3s. Everybody's still holding their qualifying positions. Looks like Kenshi got by Sparky. Something happened to Millie. Well, I hope he can get through all the traffic before he starts the Nurb. I mean, the GP side of the circuit has so much room. As soon as you get on the old school track, the Nurburgring, there's no room to pass. Whoa, that's a cut. Oh, just in time. Now the tires are going to be dirty. And, oh no, that's oh, that's close. Well, at least the GT3 cars didn't catch up and cause some more drama. But we got 90 minutes, plenty of time. Oh, troubles, great. Turbo's gonna have dirty tires until probably the next corner. Hopefully it didn't overheat him. I believe the damage is on weak, so that damage sustained in whatever accident he was in should go away soon. Yep, there we go. Alex is trying to hold off Carlitos. Now Alex is in VR also. Extra difficult. I don't think I could do it. Otherwise with a tight battle. All this battling is giving Doobie a chance to run away. Xander has his own battle with Genshi right on his tail. Yaku's in the lead. Great job. Sekinja. What happened? They're both on medium. And then the set of softs is trying to catch back up. Has a 6-second lead over his next competition, so we can just keep running these steady pace as long as these guys keep battling. On mediums. It's like a Max Verstappen pass. Oh, now Carlito's just trying to get his way around the house. Let's see if Drogo will be able to make up any of this gap to Doobie. Also on mediums. The whole class. Let's see. Oh no, Millie is on softs. She's got a 5.5-second gap on his competition. It's only lap 1. Just going. Flowing out of here. Doing something. Might be auto driving. Even with all that, they were able to pull a 34-second gap over the GT3 cars in the first lap. Extended his lead to 7 seconds. Carlito's got around Alex. And that's only a question if we can catch up to Drobo. Push too hard, you're going to overheat the tires. And they don't like to cool down very easily. Oh no. Kinsey is losing his lead. I wonder if Xander and Sparky are working together. I could totally see Xander trying to push Sparky to help catch up. Plus, like, if he can put him in a battle with Kinsey, then he might be able to find a way around pretty quickly. So his tires are already at 3/4. 2 laps. I'd say after the next lap, those tires are going to probably have like half of the grip that they have now. But being required to run all 3 tires, he might be just trying to get out of the way. And what better way to get out of the beginning? Hopefully stretch your lead as far as possible or catch back up. Notice within drafting. So start seeing that gap start to come down. And most floor notice fuel saving. But I wouldn't think so, not with soft tires, because you're going to have to pit anyway. With soft, you want to use everything. Oh. 2 seconds, wow. Must have made contact. That looks so funny with the connection. 2 seconds, that's a lot. That's gonna put him well within striking range of second gen. Now he's going to need to run away to try to create as much of a gap as he can. Oh, I got to mute. Especially on softs. If it was on hards, it might be at least you're on the slowest tire already. The penalty with softs hurts even more. Because you have such limited time with them before they're useless. Engine says a 721 142. The octane is 739 211. And Florinota had a hard lap. 739 386. I saw at least two off tracks though, so. Doobie is just treating this like a tractor. He is just hot lapping. 5 seconds though. It's holding pretty steady. It was 7 seconds at the end of lap 1. They're all pretty evenly spread out right now. Oh yeah, they're all right there. There's a big drop off on the tires at about 50%, so it'll be interesting to see if Millie pits and changes or attempts to hold out for another lap. He wants another lap on those softs. Right in the perfect striking distance. Not close enough though. I mean, Xander could just be sitting in his draft, getting the tow along, trying to save a little bit of fuel. .906, 108 from Kinsey, 905, 908 from Xander. They were right there. Oh no, Sparky. Getting a penalty right after the penalty marker. How hard will second engine push? I mean, as far as speed goes, I believe Florinota is the fastest out of the group, but all it takes is pushing just a hair too far, and you lose everything that you can. But he's going to have to push now, regardless, to try to catch up to second engine. Or not. Yep, That's like a full second at least. Let's see. So 15 seconds right now. Oh yeah, full second. There's lots of slow, tight turns on this track, though, and that's as soon as the NSX loses its downforce, that's when you start to notice the tire wear. The medium still have plenty of life. Let's check. Wow, man, everybody is. Group 2s are having a hard time. That blinking damage that just repaired itself on Second. He's got slightly more worn tires than Biaku, but I believe he is pushing harder. He's got just below half a 10. Biaku might be also fuel saving because he has the most amount of fuel. Drobo is catching Dubie. The gap's down to 4.8 seconds, almost 4.9. At the end of lap 1, it was 7 seconds. At the end of lap 2, it was 5 seconds. It was in the 5s. Now we're in the higher 4s. We can just sit there and run this consistent pace, and it all depends. If Drobo doesn't overheat his tires, he should be fine. But with that penalty now, he's gonna have to pull distance on Carlitos, because with a half a second he's losing. He's gonna lose probably almost 1.5 seconds total by the end of the straight. Lap times. First lap was an 8:40.026. Second lap was an 8:30.035. Third lap needs to be at 8:20. You can do it out. Elliott is catching up to Alex. Like he's finally found his groove. He's definitely going to need tires here after this lap. Whereas Alex can probably go until maybe he's out of fuel. Oh yeah, Carlitos is definitely taking that position with a little bit of draft assist. best lap with an 8:19.368. Turbo had that penalty, so it's not going to be his best lap. Ooh, wow. Carlitos is 5 seconds a lap faster than Doobie was. Well, he has ran it all because Doobie's fastest lap was at 8:24.608, and Carlitos, he just said 8:19.368. And there's only 3 seconds between him and Doobie, so that means that this lap, Doobie is going to have to either pick up the pace or get good at defense. Drobo is saying, ask and you shall receive. Now it's on the other foot. Now Carlitos has the half-second penalty. So Drobo just has to stay connected to him through the lap, if not pass him if he can. At minimum, stay connected so that he can take advantage of the penalty, just like Carlitos got to do. Let's see. Alex is in no man's land. Oh, 8:35. That's on 8:20. No, it doesn't look as pretty. Oh no, he must have had another mistake. It was 42 seconds. Oh no, he pitted. Never mind, he pitted. Shander was able to make a pass on Genshi at some point in the last lap. Five and a half seconds clear Genshi at this point. I think at this point, Sparky's just hoping for some rain. I think anybody who's probably in the back probably try to do anything to mess up the top guy's strategy. But the weather is random, so who knows when it'll come. It's like ended up to a 27-second gap now. Sounds like YouTube corner. I wonder if they'll have enough gas to go one more lap. That was a big gap. Fornova looks like he's got a lot of work to do, but on the mediums, I feel like those are the best tires because it feels like about the time that you're getting used to pushing real hard on the softs, like they're wore out. At least with these, they have enough life. They're pretty quick anyway. That will that'll make them not so quick. Probably didn't check his valve stems. That's probably what it was? Bianca was in the pits. Second Jet believes he has enough fuel for one more lap. I wonder what choices. Parts. Get them over with. Tubi just has to hang on to the penalty line. And then that will put Carlitos right in contention with Drobo. And if those two start fighting again, then maybe Tubi will be able to pull away a little bit again. But if they're not battling, it looks like they're capable of running a slightly faster pace than Tubi. Unless Tubi's fuel saving. Let's see. He has a quarter of a tank. Carlitos has less. I don't think they're fuel saving. Right as Carlitos catches him, he's going to be forced to slow down. Oh, Tubi gives himself a penalty. Drobo does not want him to have the draft. But you can only bob and wait so much without losing time heating up the tires. But he got him in the most important part. He got him right when they were closest. The bob and weave kept Carlitos out of his draft, like when it was the highest amount of draft. Oh, Carlitos. Well, at least he can choose to go into the pits now. Like he has to. There's no way a quarter tank or an eighth of a tank is going to make it. Back to lead from Xander with a 5-second gap. Oh, that is wide, but I can't tell if that's like just a connection issue. That little bobble cost gets you about a second. Well, if Xander can get within slipstream before the back straight, that's what he'll be wanting to do. Carlitos has left. That means Drobo is free. I forgot that Doobie had an issue also, and now has a 5 second or a half second penalty. Drobo is gonna be grinning ear to ear with those news. Tires are going to have the least amount of grip now. Amelia is back within 18 seconds of Alex. Xander's right there. And they both pit. But Xander is in the better position. He has more fuel going into the pits. Has a little, I mean, tires don't matter, but it'd just be whatever they come out of the pits with. Because one of them could choose softs and then the other one choose hards, and then the race is just going to be completely different. Sparky was on hards. Now it makes sense. Let's see. Xander is on softs. Yep, and Genji's on hards. So, barring any accidents from Xander, he should be able to make up. Should be able to make up that time to Sparky within the stint that he has. Seconds are used all the fuel. Had like 3 or 4 left. Seconder really tries to push, putting on softs. Try to set his best times now. Last lap is 7:21.142, and that was on mediums. Florinone never got a chance to set a good time on softs. So his fastest time was the 7:29.779. So basically, the set of softs were wasted. Drobo will have enough fuel, but if he has to start fuel saving heavily, that's going to cost him a lot of lap time. Well, they're in exactly the same boat for both Doobie and Drobo. Except Doobie has a half a second penalty on top of that, which is really going to be terrible if they're actually close to running out of fuel, because that slowdown, well, that isn't too bad actually. If it was like a 1 or 2 second penalty, that would be enough to get you down to like 50 miles an hour when you should be like 150. 12-second gap. Gap between Sparky and Xander is just ticking down. Just drop below 14 seconds. And Sparky's on hards. Hasn't pitted yet. Xander's on softs. He did pit, but he barely took enough fuel just to last the life of the softs. So he's in like the perfect position to set the fastest lap in his class. Already met up with traffic. The engine now coming up on Xander. Turbo's in the pits. 2 fuel left, that's the way you want to see it. Doobie also with 2 fuel. Smooth and clean. Great pass. See Sparky now. You can hear the J. Oh, what's he going to go around the outside? See if Seconder tries to go around the outside. Carousel is not where you want to hit track on. Luckily, hopefully it'll be on a, I know, heading to a technical position. Genji holds it together. Looked like he tried to give Florinota room and then ended up going a little bit out. Turbo's exceeded up to 6-second gap now over Doobie. A nice fresh set of hards. And Doobie's on softs. Interesting. Hards versus softs. So 4.6 seconds right now. Go around the field, we'll check. Millie has made it past Alex. Also didn't completely fill up when he got tires. Because the tires aren't going to last as long as the fuel. The hards will, but not the mediums or the softs. to pit here. Yeah. Doesn't have enough fuel to make it around again. Xander thinks he can do a couple more laps. I mean, he should be able to at least do one more for sure. I don't know if he'll get two. What does Sparky come out with? Softs. So Kinchi's on hards. Sparky's on softs, Kinchi's on hards, Xander's on softs. He's in no man's land. He's got a comfortable lead above Alex, but still 20 seconds behind Drobo. See, look at the difference there. They were what, 4 seconds? 4.5 seconds at the beginning of the lap, or at least the GP section. Now they're about halfway through the Nurb. We need some nice tight corners to be able to use this soft, so this should be the section that he's able to pull a little bit of a gap. And just a massive difference. Like 3/4 of a second through one corner. But Drobo's going to be able to use that full tank of fuel on those hards unless it rains. Whereas Julie, he filled out, but his tires are going to burn out long before he's even going to be thinking about fuel. Looks like that was a difficult pass. Second still has a 25-second lead over Florinota. Although Florinota on the mediums has set the fastest lap at a 7:18.204. And Sekenja on the softs. Oh, he had a hard. That was his pit lap, so we'll have to see what he gets when he comes around this lap. Got a little bit of air. Still holding off Turbo. 2-second gap now. I think Doobie's only going to be able to hold this pace though for one more lap. On the third lap, those tires will be shot, and then he'll basically be completing medium lap times at that point. Seconds to Drobo from Elliott. So that's 2 seconds. He gained 2 seconds last lap. Still got his hazards on. Too good at driving to be auto drive, so. Sanders just stealing the shoot. .29-second lead over Sparky. He's up 3 seconds on this lap. But he's going to have to pit. So he's not going to set the lap time, but overall in the total race distance, it's still a great thing to be that far ahead. Even if you're going into the pit, pulling a faster time, every tenth is going to matter. Sparky's flying away from Genchi. Yeah, stops to Hards again. Second, just the fastest lap. His last lap was 7:16, 7:61. Florina's at a 7:20 to repeat his last lap. There's a 29-second gap between first and second, and then Bianca's surviving in third with a minute and a half gap between him and Florinota. Doobie's got a 5-second gap to Turbo. Gap's back up to 20 seconds between Turbo and Millie. Sanders coming out on hard. Sparky's on softs and beat him out of his pit strategy. It was just a little bit faster. Sparky's gonna pull a huge lead over Xander with this lap. But it'll come full circle because, well, we still have 30 minutes left. Random weather apparently means slightly cloudy. At least today. She's on hards. Xander's on hards. So Genji's on slightly worn hards. So he's got one lap on those versus Xander's fresh set. Yeah, so Sparky's like set up to run like a pole lap. You just burn so much of your tire on the out lap that doesn't count towards a good time. So by the time you get it back around to the start finish, the tires, well, they're not quite biting as good as they were when they're new, but they're so good. By the end of the lap, they're pretty much trashed. Second engine goes for another lap here, I'll be surprised. I mean, he potentially could, he has plenty of fuel. It's just the tires. I mean, some people can run them almost all the way down to nothing. I just feel like it loses so much grip and time, especially here. It's like you choose to go another lap, you're choosing to go another 15 miles. Is definitely going to have to pit also. Not enough fuel to make it another lap. Hopefully he has enough fuel for this lap. Oh, yeah, that's some damage there. Looks like he picked up almost 10 seconds of time between him and Segenja. I mean, if you're gonna run out of gas, I guess this right here would be not a bad place to do. Alex just completely gets out of Florinota's way. One more. He's holding on. He's still gaining a little bit. He's up at 5.5 second gap between him and Drobo. but that just softs to hards. When they come into pit one more time, that's what we'll see. Because whoever gets stuck on the hards at the end isn't really going to be able to make up any time. Whereas if you save, you know, at least mediums or even softs for the last stint, potentially you're catching people if you can stay on track. He's holding a steady gap. A full lap on those tires is going to be rough, especially now. I guess Sparky's probably going to go for another lap, but maybe not. Like, I don't know. Either way, it only has 11.5 seconds back to Xander, and the pit definitely takes longer than that. But everyone should have to pit at least one more time because they have to use. If it doesn't rain, they got to use all racing compounds, soft, mediums, and hards. He's only about halfway through the lap. That should only really affect him once he's like down to lower speeds. Like that. Notice now in parts. I think that's his final set of tires. Down to 2 seconds. Those tires, well, obviously there was an off track. This car's got some damage on the back. And it's all better. would have a hard time against Turbo. Turbo's in a better position, I believe. Hopefully that's not a penalty. Penalty. Very simple. Turbo loses a little bit of time going wide, but I don't think it'll matter much because Doobie is going to have to pit. And those are softs, so we can't use those again. I mean, because he hasn't run. What did he start on? I can't remember what he started on. But either way, he still has one set to go, so it won't be softs. Second just in the pits. A minute and 6 lead over second. And then a minute and 11 lead, but a minute and 11 lead between second and third. Dude's got to come in here, right? And Turbo's in. Second engine exits the pits on hards. What are you gonna take? What are you gonna take? Riley's in the pits. Doobie's on hards. Turbo's on hards, but 30 seconds. Unless Turbo has to pit again. If Turbo still hasn't done one stint on his tires, which is very possible with the 30-second gap. We'll have to wait and see. We still got 20 minutes. Nelly's on hards. Alex he wants all of his money's worth out of those subs. That's a gamble, for sure. She's on subs. Diaco's going. Diaco's entering the pits. He's currently on hards. He's probably gonna go softs then, because I think he was on mediums to start the race. Yep, he's going softs. Second just still holds a 30-second gap over Florinota. They're both on the same tire. And second just slightly less fuel, so I'm not sure who the advantage is there. I mean, it just depends if that amount of fuel will last the rest of the race. Troubles holding a 31-second lead over Dewey. Come on. I mean, softs obviously have a little more grip than the mediums, but they feel close enough together. But then when you go on the hards just feel kind of out there. Like as far as grip goes and how much you can push them compared to the mediums. Trying to make a move on Alex. He possibly had to avoid the crash and went wide in the dirt. Let's see what Sparky does. He's almost running on the cords on the tires. That's not the line. Well, that's going to bring the gap down. But they're still on the same tires, so. Let's see, because that could probably be about 10 seconds. I'd imagine they lost. Catching up. Drogo's got a very comfortable lead. That's at least 2 accidents worth of lead there. Sparky picks up a half-a-second penalty at the beginning of the lap again. I mean, not that no one's catching. I doubt Genchi will be able to catch Sparky, especially with just a half-a-second gap, so, or half-a-second penalty. 15 minutes left. It's gonna be like 3 laps for these guys. I mean, they'll start the 3rd lap anyway. The gap between 1st and 2nd is 18 seconds now. Just as long as Florida can stay on track, should be able to get pretty close. how his car really is. Is there what's over there? It's like a, I don't even know. It's just lag. Turbo is in the pits. I think that's slightly more time than a pit takes. I see 33-second gap is what he had. Only takes fuel. Nope, he definitely took tires and I just missed it. So on softs now. 2 pits on ours. I think that was like a masterclass move by Drobo because, I mean, they got 2 laps left, so at maximum 3, and that's the perfect lifespan of those soft tires. And especially with Doobie being on the hards. It would take Drobo making quite a big mistake for Doobie to be able to capitalize. Excellent. There's a battle. Alex and Millie. Millie, I feel so bad for he's having a hard time because he's got great pace. You just tell it's like he wrecked last lap and then came back around and then passed Alex by the end of the lap. Might be part of the reason why Alex has 0 tire on his front end. Alex goes to hards for the last stint of the race. Xander's leading the Group 4 cars, a 10.5 second lead over Sparky. No way, okay, I hope that's the same penalty we saw. I feel bad if he's just knocking around half a second penalties every lap. But Genshi is nowhere near in striking distance as Sparky, so. And Sparky's possibly in striking distance of Xander. He'll have to have a perfect lap, and Xander will have to not have a perfect lap for that to happen. Second gap over Alex. That's that pit stop. And Millie doesn't have to make another stop unless he absolutely forgot to change tires at some point to one of the mandatory ones. 3 seconds between Doobie and Drobo. That should be going up. That should be because with Drobo on the softs. Yeah, that corner alone. Lost. Just barely holding it there. Drobo needs to push harder than that. Just kidding. Got it down to 13-second gap. that's not a safe margin, 12 seconds, I would say, with floor nota. And at least another full lap here, maybe 2. Spicy. It's getting dark. Second is enjoying the like draft zone a little bit off. So 726 for another man, so 720 maybe. That's 798. That's massive. Just dropped below 11 seconds. Oh. Yeah, that's a brain up. This will definitely be the last lap for them. Sparky's gonna have to really push for that though. I would say just between mediums and hards. He should be able to do it, but that's still a lot of time, even with a long track. Genji's in no man's land. It's under 10 seconds now between first and second. Sounds like YouTube corner. Genji's Group 4. How are you typing and racing at the same time for another? You have 9 seconds to make up. Stop messaging. Turbo's got 15 seconds over TV. Nelly's in no man's land. Alex is in no man's land. Sparky's got 4 seconds worth of work to do over Xander. 6 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be close if you guys are gonna get another. I don't think you'll get another lap. Thanks, buddy. Oh no, second Joe, what happened? So they don't take each other out, right? There's no way you guys are making it to the end. I don't think so. 30 seconds. Or at least making another lap. Just trying, but this is the worst spot to be that close, to have someone on your tail that close, because the problem Florinota's gonna have is if he gets around him, then second can possibly get right behind him and then get the draft again and pull back around before the end of the straight's over. Just like that. What a great ending. Well, they do it and don't kill each other. Come on, it's gotta be second Joe. Ooh, second shit takes it. Followed by Florinota. That was a great race. Let's see. Bianca's going to follow out the podium for the Group 2 class. He is not who's going to cross the line next. Who is going to cross the line next? Group 4. Sparky has made it past Xander. Sparky has a better tire. Getting more fuel. He's bobbing and weaving. Does not want Xander to have that draft. That's crazy, it got dark really quick. Pretty sure second Joe finished on the daylight. Alexander takes first place in his category. Sparky second. And Kenchi follows it out for the Group 4s. Oh, and he crashes. But there's the only person behind him is not in his class, so he's fine. Yaku comes across the line in third for his class. Kenshi in third for his class. Oh my god. Trobo. Don't have enough time, I don't. Ending soon. We got Trobo in fourth, the 22nd lead. Even if he ran out of gas, it'd be fine. Doobie, or Trobo's first in his class. Doobie second. Mealy third, and Alex. Yeah, the timer went out. We only can get up to like 2.5 minutes, I think, after a race. Well, that was a great battle. Good racing, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed. This was the Gauntlet, one of our off-season ideas. The next will be the Showdown, which will be an hour at Spa in the 69 Camaro Resto Mod. Thanks for watching, and special thanks to all the racers who showed up. This track is not easy. So, anyways, everyone have a good night. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Adios.